You want a straw?
No, I'm okay. Oh my goodness, relax. Yo, Niagara Falls over here, man.
Shut up. I'm a thirsty girl.
Always, man. One thing about Kay, man, she could drink. You okay?
Yeah, I feel better now. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kay. Aww. With the cuddles from D.
What's up, y'all?
And today we are here with some juicy Reddit stories. Clap it up for the stories.
I'm trying to peek.
No, don't peek.
She gets these stories. I really don't know going into it, so I can be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you are tuning in right now, you can see our outfits.
Yeah.
Which were inspired by something. And we've posted that inspo on TikTok. As you may have seen, we started a combined TikTok channel where we are just sharing, little clips and snippets of our life, including some style talk.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called, style talk.
Yeah, style
talk content.
T-O-K.
Yeah.
Favorite talk.
Yeah, TikTok style talk. Some style inspo, some couple inspo outfits. We went a little retro, but that's all I'm going to say. You're going to have to click the link below to see it yourself.
Yeah. Click the link, but also follow, like, share. We're really trying to grow that TikTok, so it'd be cool if our YouTube family also went over there and showed us some love.
Yeah, and I think the more time we spend on TikTok, we're realizing how fun it is. So
it is actually fun.
We're having fun not only here with y'all on our YouTube platform with the YouTube fam, but also growing the TikTok family as well. So
for sure.
Yeah, let us know. Did we nail it?
Did we nail it?
Did we nail it?
Hashtag did we nail it? That's a new thing. Did we nail it?
Did we nail it? Before we get into juicy story number 1, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Comment, share, notification bell. You know the deal.
All them good stuff.
We're happy to have you here. And let's get into this story. So, I'm sweaty.
Yeah, high five.
So before we get into the story, I'm going to give you the option. Do you want,
here we go.
the
intermediate or the advanced?
Do you want to warm up?
No,
or you just want to
hit us with the punch, man.
So let's do it.
We said last video we're going into the more grown and sexy now, We're still keeping it, rated G for good, but we're adults here,
All
so
right.
yeah.
So we're just going to do the juicy story. Right. The second one's good too.
If we get to that, let's see how dense this is.
All right. Well, here we go. This one was posted 10 years ago, but the traction is intense. So Here is the title.
Okay. I'm scared.
You should be. I, 29 female, just walked in on my husband, 30 male, making out with my sister, 33 female. Please help.
You know what's crazy? I feel like that's not a norm, but I'm not surprised. I'm not like, oh, whoa,
Well,
we've seen movies like that. I'm sure people probably have experienced this. All right, let's hear what she has to say.
Here we go. I'm absolutely devastated right now. I don't know what to do. I don't even know where to start. My sister, Lisa, lost her husband, Jimmy, 2 years ago in a motorcycle accident.
Oh.
She did not take it well and closed herself off to the world. A year ago, she reached out to us and told us she was having a hard time adjusting and said that she needed help. I helped her find a good therapist, and she has been getting her life back on track. My husband, Rick, felt bad for her and started spending a lot of time with her.
Oh, man.
For the past 6 months, they have spent more and more time together. At first, I was fine with it because she was finally becoming like my sister again. She started smiling. I was so happy for her, and so was my husband.
Okay, so let's stop right there.
Okay,
so already, I've noticed that, the sister, the person that's writing the story, I don't know her name.
She didn't mention her name.
Exactly. She's already going out of her way to help her sister heal, getting her a therapist, and you know, acknowledging that her sister did go through a traumatic experience in her life and that she needs support. So it's not like her sister is a deadbeat sister flaunting her like, oh look, my husband and I, like, no, like her sister is actually
like how can we support?
Yeah. What do you think so far?
I agree with you. Like, it must be so hard to like watch your sibling go through a loss like that.
Yeah.
And to see them like not even be themselves. So of course you're gonna offer as much
Yeah.
support as you can, right?
Yeah.
So it's not weird that they would go the extra mile to make sure that she's okay, you know,
Yeah.
especially after something like
True.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
So everything's normal so far.
Okay.
They started spending more time alone from me, which I didn't think much of at first. Then they started spending more and more time alone, and I got a little jealous. I told my husband I would like it if we could spend more time together and that I was feeling a little neglected. He said, okay, but nothing changed. Today, my sister came to my house crying because she had a dream about Jimmy.
Which is her husband that passed.
Correct. My husband and I comforted her, but I was a little annoyed because the second I let her in my house, she ran into my husband's arms.
Girl.
Girl. That's a red flag.
Yeah. From then, all right, sis, I love you and all, but I meet you at mom's.
Yeah.
Get out of my house.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts. We all went into the living room and sat down. My husband asked her what happened in the dream, and she actually asked me to leave the room because she didn't feel comfortable telling me. I was so upset at this point, I immediately left and started tearing up in the other room. I was in the other room for around 10 minutes when I heard a loud sound in the living room, so I got up and went there. I could not believe what I saw. Are you ready? I am literally crying my eyes out while typing this. They were fucking making out on my couch in our home. What the fuck do I do? My entire fucking world has just been shattered in front of my very eyes. I ran out of the room because I was going to vomit right there and locked myself in my room. My husband hasn't even tried to come in. I have been crying nonstop.
I wonder if the husband like knew that she saw them.
Please help. The two people I trusted more than anything. What the hell do I do?
Is there like a follow-up? Like did she like, you know how they always like...
Oh, there's an update.
Oh, there's an update?
There's an update.
Okay, I'm amped for that.
Okay, before we get into the update though.
Let's like dissect. Okay, you go first. I went first last time.
What?
Yes.
The audacity. First of all, you can't ask me to leave the room
in my own
house because you feel more comfortable talking to my partner.
Like, I mean, from then, like, that's a red flag, and she should have known that. I mean, this is not the first time. I don't think it's the first time.
No,
for you to feel
be
comfortable enough to make out with, you know, my husband in my own house, like, you're comfortable now. Like, you know, her husband did something prior to let that guard down. You know, no one just feels that comfortable after that. I don't care how traumatized you are.
Yeah, it's both of them.
Yeah. So for sure, it takes two to tango.
I was just about to say that.
So what I would do in that instance, if my sister told me to leave the room, I'm telling both of these people to get out of my house. You want to go talk? Get out. Because like I would know from then, because she was having her not her insecurities, but her red flags were a woman's intuition is
Never
everything.
lies.
You know what I'm saying? She knew from the time that like there was something a little off. For you to feel jealous, like that's your intuition, right? Like, if you want to talk,
I wouldn't have left the room. Like, and maybe that's where we differ. I'd be like, excuse me, I'm not leaving the room.
I'm being petty.
If you like have something to say, first of all, they're married. So if you have something to say to him, you can say it to me too. And like, you're my sister. Like, what do you mean, get out?
Yeah. I'm just petty. You telling me to get out of my room? Get out of my house.
Yeah, facts.
I'm being petty. But I think that the logical thing to do is like, no, I'm sitting here. We can all converse and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, red flag number 1 was
chilling alone.
Yeah, chilling alone, running into his arms, now asking to leave, and then Like, it's supposed to be 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah.
what?
She's about to be a squatter. Stay in the house and not leave. Okay.
So here's the update.
Okay. Oh God.
I know. Brace yourself. Okay, so the husband knocked on the door. She answered the door. Rick walked in and wouldn't even look at me. He mumbled something and went and sat on the bed. I was so angry that he wouldn't even look at me that I almost left right there. I asked him what the hell was going on with him and my sister. He sat there for a few minutes without saying anything while I was crying my eyes out until I finally yelled at him to answer me. He whispered that he loved her.
Oh.
I'm stressed.
Oh.
At this point, I lost it. I started yelling, how could he do this to me?
Oh.
Do these past 10 years mean nothing to him?
10 years.
I literally dropped my knees and asked, how could he betray me with my own sister and then tell me he loves her? He was quiet the entire time until I stopped yelling. He said that he had been regretting not experimenting with other women before we got married, and that he shouldn't have married the first girl he was with. I was stunned and asked if he even loved me. He said yes, and that after spending time with my sister, he realized that she is who he wants to be with. I had no words.
Okay, let's stop there. Okay, wow. And we say this all the time, that like before you settle down with someone and you say this is my forever, you need to get it out of your system.
I think so too. I agree. You need to date.
Yeah.
You need to be in the streets if that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Like, you need to
explore,
get it out of your system and really align and like be sure.
Because he said he settled with the first girl that he's been with. And this is a man that we're talking about. Like, you need to get out of your system, Rick. But I mean, prior to obviously being married, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you asked her to marry you.
Yeah, she didn't.
Ready to keep going?
Yeah.
I didn't have any clue what to say. All my life was falling apart in front of my eyes and I was scared. I told him I might be pregnant.
Oh gosh.
And he said that he would support me. I asked how, and he said he didn't know, but he was leaving me to go be with my sister.
Holy.
He apologized to me and told me I deserve better than him and that he will do whatever he can to help me and the baby. And if I agree to divorce him, he will give me everything.
That makes no sense. So you're going to have a baby. So if you have a baby with your sisters, with your ex-wife's sister, what are they? They're brothers with...
No, they're cousins. Oh,
no,
they're
they're brothers.
Ew.
They're brother cousins. Like, that's so messed up.
Ew, that's so weird.
Yeah. And I always wonder, like, okay, cool. Not cool, but you want to move on and date the other sister. What is the family going to think?
Facts.
Like, what is their mom?
Well, you have to let me finish.
Oh,
he just wants out of our marriage. In that moment, I felt like I hated him and never wanted to see him again. So I screamed at him, fine, just get the F out.
Mm-hmm.
You ruined my life, and I hope you are effing happy, you piece of shit.
Bye.
Then he had the audacity to try to hug me. Sorry, this is too much. I flipped out and pushed him off of me. Someone knocked on the door, and then he told me that he still loved me and he would figure everything out, and left. I decided to call my parents and tell them what happened. My mom dropped a bombshell on me that my sister told her that she had feelings for my husband and that she wanted to be with him. Why she didn't tell me this, I have no fucking clue, but I feel like everyone is against me.
Wow.
Right now, I'm sitting on the computer looking up lawyers in my area. My entire life has gone to shambles within hours and I'm terrified. Tomorrow, I'm going to get a pregnancy test. I just hope to God I'm not pregnant because I do not want to have this piece of shit's baby. Guys, I'm so fucking upset right now. I want to drink right now, but I won't in case I'm pregnant. I hate my life. I wish I had the heart.
Wow. Mom! What the hell?
So you're telling me mom's an op too?
Maybe, like, I don't know. There's no excuse.
As a mom, that's heartless.
Yeah.
Like, what? Smack the daughter who's betraying the other one, and be like, first of all, don't do that to your blood. Don't do that to your own sister.
Yeah.
Like, all y'all attended the wedding. Like,
Yeah.
she was probably in the wedding party too. That's her sister. Oh, this is a mess.
Everyone, well, not everyone. Homegirl is vulnerable. Misery loves company. But believe me, Rick, this is what, 10 years ago, like, if they're together, wow, then it was in God's will. But like, I'm 95% sure that they're not together. The grass is not greener on the other side. Like, this is some I don't even want to say the words. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is bad.
That is crazy. What are people saying in the comments?
The comments. Just in case no one else is gonna say, fuck both of those selfish pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, just a lot of people saying like, honey, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you're being betrayed by your husband and your sister together at once in front of your eyes.
And your mom.
Like, I'd be losing it too. I feel sad as hell for you right now, just for the pain I can read in your posts.
Yeah.
A lot of Reddit have come to her aid and have really, surrounded the original poster. Which is like so sweet, because clearly the women in her life don't have her back.
Yeah.
The man in her life doesn't have her back.
What do you do? Okay, so that happens to you. What do you do next? That's what she's doing.
Yeah, get the pregnancy test. Get all your facts together.
Yeah.
Keep talking to the lawyers and then move forward.
I don't know if I could see my family in the same light ever. And like, that's the most painful pill to swallow.
Everyone would have to get cut off.
You know, we say blood is thicker than water, but sometimes, man, like, homegirl, I wish there was like, when y'all watch Catfish and like you see them like where they're at like 3 months later, and like they're either together or
I wish there was an update.
But
I wish there was an update.
Listen, I hate to sound cliche, but everything happens for a reason. Maybe like, you and Rick weren't meant to be, and like, this is like the only way for you all to separate is something like this to happen. Like, it's crazy how life works in that, like, it's like with those like circumstances, like, you'll be with someone for so long and God's showing you all these signs. He's like, all right, you ain't listening to me, boom,
He'll remove it.
Yeah, he will remove it
if you ignore the signs. So
yeah.
Wherever the original poster is, we hope that you're okay. I'm sure everything worked out in her favor.
Yeah.
Because people like that don't ever win.
Don't win
in the end.
Facts.
So, and even if they did get together, it was probably a horrible relationship.
Yeah, just thinking about you and thinking about, man, like,
and he probably
I got
cheated
the
on his
better.
sister too.
Yeah, the way you get him is the way you
lose him.
Facts. All right, last one, yo.
Okay, so the last story is found from the Two Hot Takes subreddit. And this one is my 23 female boyfriend's mother, 56 female, keeps putting an ingredient I'm allergic to in her dishes.
Ew. Oh, be your in-laws, man.
Oh man, so here we go.
Moms and their sons, I already know.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, hit me.
This has been somewhat of a nightmare, so any advice would be amazing.
You got you, girl.
My boyfriend is also 23 for clarity. I have a garlic allergy.
Oh, that sucks.
It's not lethal, but I definitely wouldn't get anaphylaxis or something from it, like allergic reaction.
Yeah.
So it's not like she won't, like her throat won't close. The problem is that I get asthma if I eat it, and it'll really mess up my digestion later. That's enough to avoid it.
Yeah.
Everyone in my life knows that I can't have garlic, and I won't have garlic. It makes eating out a nightmare because of how prevalent it is.
Yeah.
So usually my boyfriend and I have dates at our apartment and we cook for each other. But my boyfriend's mom has a family tradition and she insists we all come to dinner at least once a month. She's a fantastic cook and usually a really nice lady to be around, but there's one problem. She wants me to come every time, but she always adds garlic to every dish.
And she knows. Okay.
At this point, I've just started taking an inhaler and just eating the Hawaiian rolls, which are like the little,
Buns, yeah.
she always serves. My boyfriend drives us, and we just go get fast food right after. We've talked to her over and over again about the garlic. I've asked her over and over to please not use garlic, and she says she doesn't understand how it's such a big deal because it's not like you'll die.
Oh gosh.
I've tried skipping the meals,
gosh.
but she throws a fit and drags her entire family into it. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years now, and I'm best friends with his sister. I'm at my wit's end. How do I get this through to her? And there's like a little note that she added. I have brought my own food before, usually something simple like a mac and cheese. I did it twice, but both times she was very angry and basically made for an incredibly unhappy evening. So she even tried to
gaslight her.
Yeah, she tried to accommodate herself, and then the mom still made it a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of that?
Yeah. It's not like you will die. Mom, you want to kill her. Like, you want to harm this girl.
Sis, I don't think mom likes you.
Yeah. There's no winning when it comes to that situation. If you keep asking her over and over again to stop putting garlic in the food and she's not, she's going to keep doing it.
She said it's not like you'll die.
Yeah.
The disrespect. That's so messed up.
Yeah. Like, there's no winning. Seeing the mom, like, look at her, like, eat the Hawaiian rolls, like, starve. You know? It's like, that's the only, like, she wants her to be miserable, period. You know, either you eat the food and you'll be miserable for that week, or you starve and you'll be miserable for that evening. Again, misery loves company, right? So
it sucks because it's like, what a horrible thing to be allergic to.
Yeah.
Because garlic is like one of the best things on this planet.
The best.
So I understand that it's also hard for the original poster too, but wow.
I mean, she's good. I just wouldn't go.
Mom's a hater.
Just don't go. Who cares? I can't eat garlic. I've been telling you over and over. You're not listening to me. So what? You want me to keep and, you know, come and expose myself to the food that I can't even eat and just be like, no,
It's really disrespectful.
Honey, deuces, have fun. I'll be home waiting for you.
I'll see you at home, like, with the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, if that makes him leave, then he ain't a real one, and he should have your back too. Like, come on, bro, step up. Like, and maybe he is, and maybe for her to learn, you both don't show up for a dinner or two. Because this is your, you know, this is someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Sometimes you have to, you know, your partner comes first, your woman comes first, and some people might, you know, argue with that, and there's a whole, you know, thread
debate
going around, like who you would put first, second, and third. So between like your mom, your child, and your partner. And you know, most men said their moms, except one or the originator of the post, like, broke it down why you should put your partner first. So, you know, essentially, happy wife, happy life.
I don't know. It's like if I was her, I don't even know what I would do, because it's like you've told her so many times. You're now best friends with the sister. You love your boyfriend. Like, what can you do?
Well, if it was my mom, you wouldn't show up.
Yeah, I just wouldn't come.
You wouldn't come.
Yeah.
Right? Knowing how you are, you know, and Kay has a really good relationship with my family, thank God. And my mom wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no.
My mom bought sushi to the last Christmas dinner to accommodate Kay. I'm like, Mom, Kay is Filipino, not Japanese. But she tried.
It's so sweet.
She tried. Like, if Kay comes over, my mom is serving her, feeding her, go have seconds. Like, she wants Kay to feel the absolute most comfortable person in the whole entire world. So I know my mom would never do that to you.
Yeah, my mom would never do that to you. Like,
no. Your mom bought a whole, there was a season that I was obsessed with watermelon. I don't know what it was, but I couldn't stop eating it. Like, very like stereotypical, right? But I couldn't stop eating it. I don't know what. I don't know. Maybe they had a good season in that one.
That was
summer.
A good year for watermelon.
What? It hit after hit after hit. Now these things are exploding. Like,
yeah, no.
Keep your watermelon.
We took a break.
Yeah, we took a break. I gained so much weight. Anyways, so your water weight, y'all, is huge. So we go to where they live, and her mom's a chef, lots of food, and then all you see is her bringing out a whole platter of watermelon. She's like, "This is for Didi," like, oh my gosh. Her parents are just so accommodating too.
Yeah. And they understand that food is a love language. So the fact that like she's not being considered in this way. Like it's not like, oh, like I'm lactose intolerant. Like the girl's actually allergic. Well, there's an update. Are you ready?
Oh,
there's an update.
Hit me with it.
Okay. To those of you who said, she just didn't like me, you were 100% correct. After my boyfriend woke up yesterday, he had a long talk about how bothersome his mother's refusal to take out garlic is. He agreed that we should skip the dinner until she takes it out. Something about it still bothered me, so I ended up calling her and just bluntly asking her. She kept evading the question, saying she's just a garlic lover, that she just doesn't understand what the big deal is, etc., etc. Finally, after like 30 minutes of back and forth, she finally admitted that she just doesn't like me. I think I'm correct in drawing the conclusion that she was trying to drive me from her family with garlic shenanigans, but maybe I'm just overthinking. I don't know.
No, girl, you're not.
Anyways, I asked if it was because of my job. She's a receptionist, she adds, my age, background, whatever. And she just flat out told me she doesn't like that I have my septum, which is right here, and tongue done, and that I color my hair unnatural colors. She thinks it's unprofessional and proves that I'm too much of a wild child to date her son. Which sucks because I really like this woman, but I guess she was just polite out of courtesy rather than actually liking me herself. After I ended the call, I went to go find my boyfriend and he basically fessed up and said that, yeah, his mother was not a fan and kept basically hinting that we should break up. Mostly by mentioning stuff like, my friend Jenny has such a cute daughter and that sort of thing, which hurts like hell, but I'm glad I know.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Basically, she's trying to hook her son up with other nice girls that are suitable. Anyways, my boyfriend and his sister have both agreed to start up a group dinner once a month. I'm going to stop going to the dinners and my boyfriend will just go without me. Update 1.
Yeah.
I can officially say I've gotten the ick. This man sucks.
Yep.
Update 2. I'm going to break up with him tomorrow. I'm too sleepy and pissed, but I'll post an update on my profile. There's another update about the breakup, but like I don't want to get into all of that right now. But
she should have broke up with him from time.
Not the mom.
But we knew though.
Ma'am.
We knew. But she could have really hurt her.
I know.
Like that's some.
But the reasons, like she has a nose piercing and a tongue piercing, and then has fun with her hair. Like that's none of your business.
It's not easy to impress parents, man. Like it's not easy. Like you, especially like the old school parents, like you're dating. And when it comes to their sons too, I'm not saying daughters are neglected because, fathers and their daughters and stuff, but like moms and their sons, it's like a different. Even if homeboy finds the perfect girl, the mom is never gonna be satisfied. The mom is number one and will try to find something. There's always going to be something wrong.
Yeah. Is this mom just in love with her son? Like a lot of them are? Like, I don't know.
A lot of them are. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, she should have broke up with him from time.
No, but here's the problem that I have. My problem is with the boyfriend specifically, and I'll tell you why. The fact that the mom was already going to him and saying, I don't like her. Let me hook you up with my friend's daughter. She's a nice girl. Like, and he didn't tell you.
Yeah.
Like, that's messed up because that just lets me know that you don't have my back.
Yeah.
Like, you're hiding this from me. And like, it's fine. Like, if mom, it's not fine if mom doesn't like you, but like, at least have my back and like look out for me because now your mom is putting me in danger, but like you also had the forewarning and the knowledge beforehand so that she could have moved accordingly, and decided for herself, whoa, like, I could have made a more informed decision, You know,
Yeah.
she doesn't like me, so I'm cool it with the fam for a bit. Like, I don't know, but you're going in being so nice, being genuine, and like the mom's trying to poison you, essentially. Like, I'm glad that you broke up with him, homegirl. I am. I'm so glad you did. And she said he's giving her the ick. I love it. Just get rid of him. What do you think?
I mean, both stories are similar. Both of these guys are really shitty people. That's it. Why wait another 2 months when you know that, like, this isn't it, or my mom's trying to poison my girlfriend? Like, just tell her, like, buddy, something could have really happened to her. And
that's a mess.
So
yeah, something could have happened. Thankfully, she's okay.
Yeah.
And she got out of there.
Yeah.
So, wow. Did I do well with these stories today?
Yeah. Okay. They're getting hotter and hotter. We started with, like, I remember the couple, I think, Branson and like my Destiny's Child obsession, and now we're getting into the more juicier stuff.
Oh yeah, and they're only getting better. Yeah. So
I often find that, like, you go through things and you're like, oh my god, how can I go through this? And now that, like, we have the accessibility to, like, social media, Reddit and stuff, we realize that we're not alone. Even like quirky things, like I'll do things and I'll go on TikTok and I'm like, oh my god, this person does the same thing that I do, right? So
I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I'm happy that there are these resources on YouTube. So
they have support, and like Reddit's a really supportive community, and it's like clearly you can't go to your man, so you can go to Reddit. I don't know.
Just go find you a girlfriend. I'm just joking. Hey, maybe I'm not. Anyway, sign us out, Kay.
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to this video. Let us know what you thought of the stories below.
What would you do?
What would you do in the first story? What would you do in the second story? We would love to hear, because these ones were juicy, let me tell you. But until the next video, we'll see you soon.
And go watch our TikTok. I'm going to post it right here real quick in 3, 2, 1, and gone.
So we'll see you in the next video, y'all. We love you. Stay safe, be blessed, drink your water, and
mind your business.
Peace out, y'all.